and welcome to our session 3 on how to be an effective manager and leader. So let's continue. In the last seminar, we talked about how can we be a high performance manager. And many people say when you are a manager, you actually go through 4 stages. You will feel excited when you just get promoted, right? You feel that you have a sense of new power. People call you manager, you feel very excited. But after a while, the excitement will turn into stress and confusion because in the past, you were just like one of your people, and now you have to manage them, you have to control them. For example, if they're late, you have to ask them why they're late. And then you are not too sure who are you serving. Are you serving your boss more important, or do you need to take care of your team members? So that this confusion and loss of stress, and slowly you start to explore, you learn along the way, you met a few bumps, maybe you get scolded by your boss, you get scolded by your team members too. And after that, once you explore, you start to perform, and with that performance, your boss gives you a promotion, gives you a bonus, you get more excited. So these are the 4 stages that every manager would go through. However, many managers, they cannot get into the performance stage. They are stuck in this confusion or stressful state. What to do? I always tell them the first thing you need to do is to really develop yourself. Develop the manager within you. You see, in this world, we always want to have certain things. We want to have results. So we naturally do many things, right? And we realize that actually what we do depends on who we are. For example, if you're a policeman, you do the policeman job. You cannot be doing the coach job, right? And who you think you are depends on what you think. If you think you're a manager, you actually do the manager things. But if you still think that you are one of the team members, then you will likely not think from the management point of view. So what you think will actually determines your being, your be. We often say you're not what you think, but what you think you are. So ladies and gentlemen, think right, be right, and you naturally do the right things. And we have this simple formula, B times 2 equals to have. B represents how much skills you have, the knowledge, your experience, your compassion, your passion. Do represents how many hours you work and how hard you work, right? Have will be the results. So if you want to have the results, more results, you need to increase the being and the doing. So example, if your being is 50 marks and you work 200 hours in a month, you will earn $10,000. So now, ladies and gentlemen, how can you make sure that you earn more money without working 1 minute longer? How is it possible? Of course, you increase your being. If your being becomes 60, even the same 200 hours, you earn $12,000. On the other hand, there are some people that are so smart, they say, I keep increasing my being. I can even reduce my number of hours, right? So increase your being to, let's say, 100. You can even reduce your hours to 100 and you still earn $10,000. And then people say, Andy, it's so simple. How can I increase my being? Well, you just go through these few steps. Understand that your being is like an identity iceberg. We have 10% of people can see. These are called our behavior. They are a reflection of our actions and decisions made. And we have certain behavior due to certain skills. So if you improve your skills, definitely your behavior will improve. And your skills dependent on your beliefs. If you believe you can, definitely your skills will be better, right? And your beliefs dependent on your values, what you consider as important, what you prioritize in life. And finally, your values is always determined by who you are, and we call it identity. And realize that we are always influenced by the environment. This is like an iceberg. You only can see the top 10%, the below 90%, you cannot see totally. Why? Because it is hidden beneath the sea. So people can see your behavior, they think you are very lucky, but they didn't know you have went through all these stages. You have went through the stage of improving your identity, upgrading your values, improve your beliefs, and increase your skills. That's why you got the behavior. So your behavior is, you have to behave as though you're working for yourself. You cannot be behaving like I'm still an employee and very calculative. And the skills you have should be core skills, which are those soft skills like thinking skills, communication, compassion, giving love, gratitude, etc. These are actually more important than expertise skills like you're good in cooking. If you're a restaurant manager, you don't need to be good in cooking. All you need to do is to know how to motivate people to cook better. Beliefs. You have to believe in yourself and others. And most importantly, believe that everything is possible. And believe this world is abundance, not scarcity. And values. I picked up from our company's 14 points of values, these 8 most important values, which I believe everyone should have. Integrity is beyond honesty. Excellence, we go for excellence, not perfection. We need to have a work-life balance between ourselves and our family goals. And we need to communicate at all levels. And we need to have teamwork, not one person working. We need to make use of systems. We have covered this before, the system side. And more importantly, we need to have fun, because there's no fun, there are no funds. No F-U-N, no F-U-N-D-S. And lastly, we need to have commitment. Commit to these values. So ladies and gentlemen, I've already presented to you the identity iceberg. All you need to do is to incorporate this into your life, and you become a high performance manager and leader. And that's all for session 3. We'll go to the next session very soon.